Hey everybody, it's Ariannita la Gringa, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I will teach all of you zoo vocabulary at one of the best zoos in the United States. This is the Cincinnati Zoo. I already bought my ticket. It costs $22, and then once you get your ticket, they will scan it, and then you will enter the zoo. Can you guys tell me the name of that animal? That animal is an elephant, but specifically, it's an Asian elephant. An elephant has a long trunk that is very strong. It's used for breathing, smelling, and it can pick up objects. This elephant is throwing dirt with his trunk. And some elephants have large tusks that are used for fighting or digging. But only male elephants have tusks. These elephants are females, so they do not have large tusks. Also, elephants are herbivores. They only eat plants. Hi, what's your name?
Elle,
Can you tell me some facts about these elephants over here?
these two elephants are Asian elephants and they're females. And since they're Asian and females, they have no tusks.
Okay.
Only the male Asian has tusks. These are two of our oldest elephants here at the zoo. This is Mai Tai and Shotzi.
How old are these elephants?
One is 51, one is 49.
And how old do elephants live?
Well up into their 50s.
Okay. And then what are you holding in your hand?
This is elephant poop.
Wow.
And the reason we have that is we like to show that about 50% of what an elephant eats does its body utilize. The rest of it goes right straight through. So you can see there's a lot of seeds in here. There's a lot of hay still in here. And little animals will actually use this for food. It's a great seed dispersal method. It's built-in fertilizer. People will dry this and use it as a fuel. Plus that, we like to show little kids because they get freaked out when they see it. This is real poop.
Wow, you're holding real poop in your hand.
But it's sterilized, it's dried, it's shellacked, it doesn't smell, it's clean.
I just saw some elephants at the elephant reserve and it was incredible. Did you know that an elephant can be over 10,000 pounds? Also, right now, I want to check out some lions, but where can I go? Well, I just bought a map and this costs $1, and this map will show me where to go. This is the map of the zoo. Right now, I'm currently at the elephant reserve, but if I want to go see some lions, I will have to go over here and go to the Cat Canyon. So let's go to the Cat Canyon and see some big cats. Now we're at Cat Canyon. This big sign lets me know that I will see some big cats like lions, leopards, and tigers. You can tell that I'm on the way to see some big cats because there's some footprints on the ground. Some footprints are bigger than others because there are different types of big cats here. Let's go check them out. The first big cat we see is that one over there. That is called a cougar. This cat is pretty big and he is 10 times bigger than my cat that I have in my house. And these cats will eat rodents, they will eat deer, and hunt different things. I think this cougar likes that I'm recording him. This is a Malayan tiger. He's over there sleeping by the waterfall, and he has big, large stripes. And his stripes help him camouflage in the wild. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Ksenia.
Hi, Ksenia. Can you tell me some cool facts about tigers?
Yeah, of course. Back here we have our Malayan tiger, and they're actually the only tiger species that can swim. They even have webbed paws, and that allows them to swim at very high speeds. They can also eat animals as big as elephants, but they normally eat other hoofed animals, such as horses and deers. And lastly, they are great at camouflaging. They use their stripes, and that helps them to camouflage extremely well in the forest.
This is a tiger, and these are his black stripes that help him stay camouflaged in the wild. A tiger has a long tail. This tail can be up to 3 feet long. Behind me, there are 2 lions. This is the male lion, and this is the female lion. The male lion has a mane. That is the huge head of hair he has, and the female lion doesn't have that. Do you know the sound that a lion makes? Well, they roar. And that sound can be heard from over 5 miles away. These lions are just sleeping on the ground, so I'll let them be, and let's go check out the next animal. The nice thing about walking around the zoo is that it's also a botanical garden, so you can walk around and see beautiful plants and flowers everywhere you go. What is the name of this animal? This is a tortoise, but specifically, It's a Galapagos tortoise, and it has a large domed shell. This tortoise is eating some leaves. Their diet consists of cacti, fruits, grasses, and different kinds of plants. And at this zoo, I can actually touch the back of his shell. This tortoise can actually feel when I'm touching him. He's actually pretty sensitive. And then the zookeeper told me that if I touch him sometimes, his neck will extend. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Nora.
Hi, Nora. How old is that tortoise?
That tortoise is 16 years old,
How old do they normally become?
about 170 to 180.
Behind me, this is a huge sunflower, but it's not an actual sunflower. It'll blow out cool, fresh water so I can cool down because right now it's around 80 degrees Fahrenheit and it's really hot. So this is a great way to cool down. Can you see which animal I'll see next? Well, this sign tells me I'm at Gorilla World. Let's go check out some gorillas. A gorilla is a large ape. That gorilla over there is sleeping. And gorillas are the largest group of primates in the world. And primates consist of mammals like gorillas, apes, and humans. That gorilla over there just woke up. And I have a clear view because there's nothing blocking me right here. Normally you'll have big, large glass panels where I have some sort of protection from different animals. But this exhibit, I only have this black fence right here that protects me from the gorillas. And over here, you can see how big a gorilla's hands are. My hands look really small compared to the hands of a gorilla. Before continuing the video, I want to introduce you to today's sponsor, Cake. Cake is a language learning app that is one of the most downloaded English learning apps in the world. It has an app rating of 4.8 on Google Play and 4.9 on the Apple App Store. Cake app teaches real-life expressions used by native speakers in everyday situations, rather than unnatural expressions learned from textbooks. You can learn authentic English from real native speakers by watching videos while observing facial expressions, tone of voice, gestures, etc., so you can learn the context and nuances of expressions in a really realistic and practical way. You can study with over 20,000 pieces of content, and you can pick from your favorite videos, audio, or whatever you like. Cake makes learning English fun and easy. You'll no longer have the pressure to study and memorize. You can simply spend 10 to 20 minutes daily with Cake and you'll feel your English improving. One cool feature of the app is you can repeat or hide subtitles to help you memorize and practice the lines. It's a great way to improve your speaking skills. You can even check your pronunciation with an AI engine which records your English pronunciation and evaluates it. Cake Plus is a premium version of Cake offering unrestricted access to all features and content without any limitations. Subscribers can also unlock exclusive advanced content, taking their learning to the next level. Subscribing to Cake Plus will really give you a focused and advanced quality of English learning, which I highly recommend you subscribing to. You can subscribe to Cake Plus using the link in the description box to receive Cake for less than $3 per month. Now let's get back to the video. Now I'm at the Hippo Cove. Behind me, that is a hippopotamus. And that hippopotamus is called Fiona. She was one of the first premature hippopotamuses that was born in this zoo. And she only weighed 29 pounds. So hippopotamus is a semi-aquatic mammal. So they can go on land or they can swim in the water. Hippopotamuses, they don't like eating fish because they are herbivores, so they only eat plants. So these fish can be in the aquarium and they're okay because they won't get eaten by the hippos. Behind me, there's a national symbol of the United States of America. That bird is called a bald eagle. This bald eagle right over here isn't actually bald. He actually has feathers all over his body. Now, the older definition of bald used to mean white-headed. So this bald eagle has a white head. He has white feathers on his head and brown feathers on the bottom of his body. And feathers are soft, light coverings on a bird's body. One thing that I noticed about this exhibit is that there's only a fence, a wooden fence, protecting me from these bald eagles. Now, I'm curious, why can't these bald eagles go up and fly away with their wings? Let me ask the zookeeper about that. Hi, what's your name?
Alex?
Hi, Alex. I have a question. Do you know if these eagles can just fly away because there's no netting, there's just a fence here?
So they actually are all rescued. Their wings aren't clipped, but they can't fly away because they're all rescued from like injuries in places in the wild.
Okay, so most of them have like injuries that prevent them from flying. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, I'm at the birds of the world. So there are many different species of birds inside this large enclosure. So these birds can't escape. And it's really cool to see different species of birds inside this enclosure. Do you know the name of this animal? This animal is called a penguin. Penguin. So some fun facts about penguins is that they cannot fly. And also, these penguins are sleeping and they sleep standing up. Do you know what this animal is called? This is called a giraffe. Giraffe. Have you ever wondered how tall a newborn giraffe can be? Well, right over here, you can actually see how tall they get. Let me check my height and see if I'm almost the same height. With shoes, I'm around 6 feet tall, but look, I'm almost the same height as a baby giraffe, a newborn giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest animal in the animal kingdom. They can be up to 19 feet tall, and their necks, this is my neck, their necks can be up to 6 feet tall. Their long necks and long legs help them eat leaves from really tall trees. So those giraffes over there, they're eating from the leaves from branches of trees. Also, you can see that giraffes have different spots on their bodies, and that helps them camouflage in the wild. Each spot is different with each giraffe, so not every giraffe will have the same spotting pattern all over their body. Every giraffe is very tall, and even their tongue is really long. Their tongues can be up to 2 feet long. And that's how they eat. They eat with their tongue and it wraps around the leaves. Before moving on to the next animal exhibit, let me know down below what's your favorite animal and why. This is the reptile house. Let's take a quick look to see what's inside. Right now, I'm inside the reptile house. But what is a reptile? A reptile is an animal that has scales and lays eggs. So some types of reptiles you can see inside this house include the Komodo dragon and snakes like the cobra or the rattlesnake, which are venomous, which just means that these snakes are poisonous. And they also have alligators right over here behind me. They also have some frogs over here, and frogs are amphibians, so they can live on land and in water. These frogs also have different colors, so some of them are green, so sometimes they actually blend in with the leaves. In this zoo, you can go on a safari. I paid $5, and now I'm gonna go on the safari train. You can hear the train because it's coming right now. Now I'm sitting on the train, and this route will go all the way around the zoo. So we can see different parts of the zoo, and this is called the safari train. Look how big these ears are. These are the ears of the African painted dog. And look, you can see some African painted dogs over there behind this large glass panel. And do you know the name of this big animal behind me? This animal is an ostrich. Ostrich. Hi, what's your name?
Jay?
Hi, Jay. What's your favorite animal in the zoo and why?
I would have to go with our cheetahs. I pass them every day on my way in, and they're just kind of cool to hang out with and look at.
And I heard they're the fastest animal here, right?
Yes, they are the fastest land animal.
Now, how do you call different groups of animals in English? A herd of horses. A school of fish. A flock of birds. A pod of dolphins. A pride of lions. A caravan of camels. A herd of elephants, or you can say a parade of elephants. A colony of ants. A tower of giraffes. A troop of gorillas. A congregation of alligators. Okay, everybody, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys learned some cool words and some facts about animals at the zoo. Let me know down below if you think zoos should exist, if you think animals should live in a zoo, or let me know down below if you think they should live in their natural habitat. Go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!